Yo, this your man Reach from the Comfortably Canceled Podcast, and look what we got here. Not Rose. Nah, not him. Apparently, Rick Ross out here running modern day plantations, baby. Yo, before we continue, if you like what I'm bringing you, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Might not be a lot to you, but for us, it really means the world. But Rick Ross and members of his family were fined by the feds for a plethora of violations at his wingstop locations. Now, the Department of Labor, Wage and Hour Division did a little investigation on a bunch of Wingstop locations under Rose's company, Boss Wing Enterprises, and ended up collecting $114,427 in back wages, liquidated damages, and civil penalties. Dog, get this. They said that over there at Slave Stop, I gotta stop saying that. I'm sorry. Wingstop. Now, the locations under him was doing all kind of foul stuff, like making employees pay for uniforms that should be provided. Man, he even had them paying for background checks, register shortages, and even safety training. Dog, what kind of racket this man running? They even said his employees in some of them spots weren't even making the federal minimum wage, and that's only $7.25 an hour. Like, let's keep it a beam, man. Them fast food workers, they work hard, regardless of how you feel about how big of a skill is necessary or how necessary that type of job is. They work hard, man, and to not even be getting $7.25 an hour is crazy. On top of getting hit with all that foul stuff like that, having to pay for background checks and uniforms, it's nuts. Now, remember that $114,427 that we was talking about a little earlier? That number comes from $51,674 in back wages and liquidated damages split between 244 employees, and the other part of it, which is $62,753, those are in civil penalties. Now, all this spans like across 5 Mississippi locations. Like, god damn. And if you thought that was the worst of it, nah, it get a little nastier. Apparently, something else the investigation turned up was management was being a little funny about the documentation, and they didn't keep accurate records of wage deductions and employee hours. Like, come on, how you ain't got the bare minimum, yo? And then also, they had some child labor laws being broken by having 15-year-old employees working after 10 p.m. when the law states they can't be out here rocking past 7 p.m. on the clock. So yeah, man, I don't know what Rose and his people got going on, but he can't be out here preaching all that black excellence if he ain't displaying it. You gotta practice what you preach, in the words of Barry White. If you're gonna look like him, you better at least move like him. So every little motivational thing you say now, it gotta get looked at a little different, because you looking kind of funny in the light right now, Rose. But again, it's your man Reach from the Comfortably Canceled Podcast. Let me know how y'all feel about this, because this got me, for lack of better words, flabbergasted. Like, for somebody who talk like that positive and that motivational, you wouldn't expect this from him. But you know what they say, man. People got a face that they put on for the camera, and then behind closed doors, they something completely different. Now, y'all think this is him, or do you think this is an oversight on whoever was managing them locations? Let me know.